everyone. Today is December 21st. Today has been the very first full day that it's just been the baby and I. Because up until now, we've had like basically her grandparents like help us in some sense. And then we really noticed that stuff with the baby was getting a lot easier to handle, especially because she's sleeping a lot better through the night. So we're actually able to like get some rest, be able to function during the day. And so now today is like the very first day that it's just me and her. I was just very nervous for this day because I have not been alone with her at all, like period. I've always had help, and especially at the very beginning it was a lot, you know, just having a newborn. It just period, they are a lot. We're trying to figure her out and figure out her routine and everything. I was very much dreading the day that it was gonna be just me and her. Not that I don't like her, it's just that she's a lot, and I was just very nervous that I would not be able to care for her and give her all the stuff that she needs, and that I wouldn't be enough. That even me trying my hardest to take care of her and myself during the day would be too much for me to handle. And so far it's not been too bad. Lucky enough for me, because I am her mom, it's like she recognizes me a lot easier and sooner. It's like we've had like a lot of help like taking care of her, like I said, her grandparents. But something about when it's just her and me, she seems to relax a lot easier. Saying it sounds crazy, like, duh, I'm her mom, like, duh, she knows me. But ever since she was birthed, we've had other people, other, like, help. It's not like it's been just me all these weeks, and then someone else tries to take care of her, and then she's like, no, I want my mom. Like, no, from the very beginning we've had help, so you would think that she would get used to other people taking care of her, like, and not just me. I'm very happy and surprised that she still remembers me and she recognizes me as her mom. You know, she's still so young. It's hard to tell that if she does like recognize faces yet or voices, you know, at all. So it's just very interesting to see how she reacts to some people. And then, of course, when I hold her, she's more likely to just, like, relax a lot sooner. So if I'm holding her and she's, like, mad screaming, we know that something's wrong. We know, like, oh, it's her diaper, or she's, like, really hungry or something like that. So I knew today, being the first day, it's going to be me and her, that I would not get anything done, and basically that's what's just happened. I was lucky enough that I was able to pump for about 20 minutes, so I was able to put her down for a little bit and pump, but I think I normally would have wanted to pump for much longer to really make sure that I got as much milk as possible. Like, if someone else was helping me take care of her today, then they would have held her, yeah, during the time that I was normally going to pump. I was able to take a shower before she fully woke up, which I was so grateful for. I was like, oh, if I'd be able to shower, though, that would be amazing. Otherwise, I would have to wait until Christian got home from work, and so even today was something that I was really nervous about. It does seem very small to be worried about being alone with your own baby. Like, she's been inside of me for 9 months, and now that she's outside of me, I'm like, oh, like, I don't know how to take care of you. No, but it's been okay. Hello everyone. It's day 2 of just Marceline and I. It's tough, guys. It's not been a good day. Yeah, we woke up this morning. She pooped. Like, I had to change her diaper like 4 times within the span of like not even a couple hours, because she was fussy and she peed, so I changed her diaper, and then she was still fussy, and then she pooped, and then still fuss. You know, it was, yeah, this was just one of those days where so it's the week before Christmas, and we decided pretty last minute that we're gonna go over and stay with my parents for the holiday, mostly to celebrate, but also Christian will be off of work, and so that they can help us take care of her. So that's really funny. I'm like, oh, here's my first week of just taking care of my baby, and yet already I'm tapping out, and we're gonna go and stay with my parents. I mean, it's the holidays, so I have an excuse, but so I thought I was gonna get up this morning, get her ready, and then we would go over there like as soon as possible, but turns out they had their own plans, so I was like, oh, okay, it won't be till about lunchtime that I can head over. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna start packing my things. Basically, I wanted to pack other than, you know, just take care of her, me, and the cats. But I was not able to do it. It was like, I spent the whole morning changing her diaper and feeding her and basically trying to get her to take a nap, and she just was not having it. And then if I got a break, if I got her to be content, then I had to pump and like feed the cats or feed myself. The only moment of bliss that I had was when I had my breakfast. Like she decided to calm down right when I had my breakfast. And then I tried seeing if I could breastfeed her to get her to take a nap. And I let her breastfeed for the longest time, trying to get her to fall asleep, and she just did not. Well, she kind of fell asleep, and I put her down, and a couple minutes later she woke up, and it's just like, I feel so defeated. Imagine trying to do the basic necessities of like just living in your own home, like going to the bathroom and making food, and you can't, like, I can't even go to the bathroom, and I can't even like make like such a simple meal. Like I'm not like making a 5-course meal or anything, and I can't even make it or eat it because she's just like, she's just crying and she needs some. And so I thought that I was gonna leave like hours ago, and all I had to do was put together something, and like, I don't know, I guess the breaking point for me today, I knew today was like a tough day, and I was like totally expecting not to get anything done. But I guess the breaking point was when just now I was trying to make myself a lunch by throwing something in the oven really quick and pumping at the same time, and then she woke up, and then like no milk was coming out of that I was pumping, like absolutely no milk. Like I was barely able to pump 2 ounces when lately I've been doing like 4, like twice as much. And so I pumped for almost an hour, I think, just trying to get something more than 2 ounces, but no, it's just, I only got 2 ounces, which is not even like a full bottle for her. And so I tried so hard just to pump, and it wasn't even enough for a full meal. So it felt not even worth it, you know. And I can't even like hold her if I'm pumping, so she's sitting over here crying. And I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry, I can't even eat. So it's 2 o'clock now, and I was starting to make a lunch like 2 hours ago, maybe an hour and a half. And now we have to leave. We have to leave already to go to my parents, and I'm just gonna go and hand her off to them, and then I have to come right back and pack, because I didn't pack, and help Christian pack, and we have to get the cats and bringing them over too. It's just, I can't believe it's already 2 o'clock, and I did absolutely nothing but I pumped twice, I fed the cats twice, I fed her 3 times. Technically, like I think 2 bottles, and then one time I breastfed her for like almost an hour trying to get her to nap, and she's been basically awake this whole time. And I changed a million diapers, and then all I was able to do was pack her like 1 diaper bag of stuff that my parents will need while I'm gone, when I just come right back. And so I know I'm about to, I put her in the car seat just now, and I know I'm about to take her to the car and take her to my parents' house, which is like 25 minutes, and she's probably gonna cry the whole drive, and I'm just gonna have to drive and hear her cry for 25 minutes. Meanwhile, I'm so hungry, and I really want a Starbucks. I really want a coffee. But I know that I'm more hungry than I need caffeine. So I'm like, do I stop to get Starbucks on the way over? Is that little treat
that important to me today? Like, has today been that bad that I need that, or should I go straight to my parents and have the lunch that they brought back for me? Like, they went out to eat and they brought me back a meal, which is so nice, because I haven't been in a restaurant. I haven't eaten in a restaurant in so long because we have the baby, and I just miss like good food. Yeah, sorry guys, it's like it's just been tough. It's such a struggle to do the bare minimum. Meanwhile, baby's like crying at you. And Christmas is this week, so hopefully the festivities will be fun, and it gives me something to look forward to. But also, all of our Christmas presents for everyone. I made a big order, and the order did not go through because my card was hacked with fraud, obviously, and so they had to put a hold on my card, and now no one's getting Christmas presents from us other than a couple Christmas cards that I bought. Okay, well, I'm gonna put her in the car, and it's gonna be tough, but then my parents can have her, and I can come back with Christian. It's just, I feel so bad, like, getting excited to be away from her. Like, that's not what she deserves, because she loves me, you know. She feels safe around me more so than anyone else. It's just like, I want to do things other than just hold her 24/7, and she's really heavy, so I can't hold her and do things at the same time, at least by not a long amount of time. And she hates the carrier. Like, we have a carrier thing to put her in here, so you think that, oh, I would love to just put her in the carrier and do my things, but she hates it. Like, I put her in there, and she can handle it for like a little bit, and like a couple minutes maybe, and then she's crying because it's uncomfortable for her or something. It's just really tough, guys. I'll probably feel better after I have like a nice drink and some food. It's just hard.
Hi, it's a while later, like about 2 weeks. The holidays have passed. Yeah, the last time I checked in, I was having probably the worst day that I've had with just her and I. But the good news is, I think I figured out what was wrong. It's just that I said when I checked in that I breastfed her from one of my breasts for like 40 minutes, and then she was still really angry, which I think one of my breasts just doesn't make enough milk to satisfy her anymore. Like, I think her stomach is just growing in size, and my worst breast that makes less milk just cannot satisfy her anymore, while I think my other breast just makes like twice, maybe 3 times more milk. Funny enough, I don't know why. But I think that was what was the problem, is because like since then we had a very similar problem where I tried doing the same thing again, where I tried feeding her from the same breast, and she was not satisfied and she needed more milk, like in other means. But since then, we did move in back with my parents for the holidays, so we've had like that much help around the holidays. And she has had some bad days since then where we didn't know what was wrong, but I just feel very reassured having like other people and other moms like help me out in these situations where she's like fussing and we don't know what it is. Because when she's fussing, it's just me. I feel like I'm failing, you know. I think that I am doing something wrong, or you know, like I just don't know what's wrong with her. But when other people do help me and they try the same things and they're like, oh, I don't know what's wrong, I feel more reassured that like, okay, like it's I'm not the problem. Maybe it's just like either she's like really gassy, or maybe she's going through a growth spurt where she's just like gonna be inconsolable for a little bit. Speaking of growth spurts, I think she's going through another one right now because of the holidays. We were, you know, having fun, staying with like hanging out with family, that I just didn't pump as much as I do when I'm just like here alone, you know, with like Christian and the baby. So I think my milk supply went down like a little bit. It doesn't feel like that much, but she is still growing and she's requiring more milk, and I am running out of milk. I literally, in that little mini fridge back there with all my breast milk, I have like 1.5 bottles. 1.5 bottles, and I've had to slave away all day today and yesterday, like pumping every 2 hours, 2 to 3 hours basically, and I'm like out of milk. So I was like, I have no idea where all this went. So maybe my milk supply is going down like a little bit and I'm like barely noticing, or she's just like going through it a lot faster than I am making it. But it's all just, yeah, we're all just like learning. Like today it's not like that good of a day. I think I'm doing a really good job getting through it. Gosh, it's just like, yeah, yesterday was a tough day, and today is also, like, I did not get much sleep last night or the night before. It's just we're getting to like some of these days where she's like, yeah, she just does not want to sleep during the day, and or she's like really fussy, and we have to keep giving her bottles, like more bottles than we have been. So it's like, okay, I think I have to up her bottle amount probably because she's over 2 months old now. But like I said, I think she seems to do better overall when she is with me. Like, she just like fusses less. Like, now she is getting to the point, like, you know, like I said, we just finished the holidays. I tried handing her to someone to hold, like my nana, so her great grandma basically. And she's a pro with babies, so it's not like she's uncomfortable holding a baby. But like, I handed her over to her on Christmas, and she just started crying. and then I took her back, and then she stopped. She immediately stopped crying. And so that's just so surreal to see something happen in such a succession, that it's like, yep, she's like scared of some new people if she hasn't experienced them, and she finds comfort when I hold her. So it's just really cool seeing how much she just like unconditionally loves me, even though like I don't get like a smile from her all the time. She is starting to like smile sometimes though. Like, if I like make a funny face or dance or something, I can get a smile out of her, especially if she's in a really good mood. And it's just like, oh, it's just like the most exciting thing to like see her start to smile. Oh, I can't wait till she starts to laugh. Oh, this is gonna be so fun to hear her little like giggle. But oh, it's just really funny. These like little milestones like making like the harder times more worth it. It's like, okay, we are making some progress with her. I think I'm just learning like when to put her down, because I can't do everything and hold her at the same time, even though she wants it. So I have to learn, oh, when she is content, I can set her down somewhere and like run away and like wash dishes, and then I can always come back to her. That's why that's like my learning thing right now, is like I'm trying to figure out when to do that, because I keep just holding her, expecting her to sleep very quickly, and she doesn't, and then I get frustrated because I'm just sitting there holding her doing absolutely nothing but like watch TV or scroll on my phone. So I'm like learning, okay, when she's content, you can put her down, Armida. You can put the baby down. It's okay. And when she starts crying, you can pick her back up. It's okay. You can do this, Armida. Okay, well, she's waking up, so I better go. But yeah, I guess this is my first like few days of just me and my baby. It has not been easy. Thank you guys for letting me complain about my baby for a bit. Hopefully with my next vlog, I'm gonna learn more and more about my baby and being a mom. Every single day I learn more, and I'm getting more into a routine with her. Like this video if you found it helpful and you liked it, and subscribe for more motherhood content, and I'll see you next time.